Daybreak this morning. The lowdown on this year's Dancing on Ice lineup. There are Torvill and Dean.
Oh, remember those days? Seems like only
yesterday. They can
yesterday.
still do it. That's the thing. There you go.
Looking forward to chatting to those guys soon.
Hi there, we've got Jane Torvill and Christopher Dean. They've joined us this morning to talk about dancing on ice. We've been talking New Year's resolutions though, guys. Have you made any?
Stay upright.
Stay upright. Always good for an ice skater.
Buy lots of shoes.
Brilliant. I like that. That's one
Hold on,
you
you've
really
just made that up on the spot.
I didn't know.
Just came to me.
Yeah. Certain special
Why the
someone.
girl with everything? More shoes,
More
right?
shoes.
Shoes and handbags. Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant. We got loads of yours coming in as well. Really enjoyed that. Robert Wood in East Lothian. It's my New Year's resolution to get this email read out on Daybreak. I sent dozens in 2011, never had them read out. Done. Forget it. We've done it now. Succeeded. January the 3rd.
Yeah, I think you need another one though, really, just to carry on for the rest of the year. Just a suggestions. Paul McBride, my resolution is to spend less time on Facebook. Paul sent that in via Facebook.
That's not going to work, is it? Not long term. Helen McCredderman from Braintree says, lose 4 stone and get a tattoo. Crikey. Losing the 4 stone would be really tough, won't it?
Resolution to get a tattoo.
Yeah.
Blimey. Jodie and Burton, resolution never to drink again. Good luck with that, Jodie. And what else we got here? Paul in Frodsham. Morning to you, Paul. My New Year's resolution is to spend more time with my daughter when I get home from work.
That's a common, isn't it? Spending more time with the people you love and not worrying about the little things and all of that.
But a lot of people are going to be wanting to get fit, aren't they? They wouldn't necessarily think about turning to the ice, but that's a great way, isn't it, for fitness all the way through the year?
It is, yeah. You
Our
use lots of
celebrities are losing poundage as they
Yeah.
continue to skate.
I read in the paper they've lost 18 stone or something crazy
Between
so
them,
far.
yeah.
Between them.
It's like
Is
the
that
Biggest
true?
Loser almost.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. It's like
Yeah.
Different show on ice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a huge fitness, isn't it? A good tip. All right. Well, you'll be inspiring us then to get on the ice, talking to the show in a little bit.
Yeah, the new lineup for
Big.
Dancing on Ice has been announced, and we'll be talking through it with these guys very shortly. First, though, giving away 2 cheques for £24,144. What's that all about, Kenny?
Well, Gillian Telforth can explain.
We're giving you the chance to start off 2012 a little more organised. In fact, we're giving you double the chance because you could win one of our cash prizes. There are 2 cheques for an amazing £24,144 up for grabs. That works out at £2,012 for every month of this year. Now that could come in very handy for the January sales. To stand double the chance of winning the equivalent of £2,012 for every month of 2012, answer this question correctly. In the famous saying, beauty is in the what of the beholder. A eye, B ear, C heart. Call 090 49 59 6000. Calls cost no more than £1 and 3 pence from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher and mobiles considerably more. You can text your answer, A, B or C, to 64499. Text costs £1 plus 1 standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrance must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close at midday on Friday the 13th of January will not be counted but may still be charged. Good luck.
Past 8, time to put your social life on hold
Give up
again,
now.
Miss Garraway.
Yeah.
Put it on ice, in actual
Oh,
fact. I
that
can't lay
comedy
claim to
career.
that. That was written on script. Weekends are now to be spent marvelling at the latest lycra-clad celebrities to take to the rink in the brand new series of Dancing on Ice.
It's back for a 7th series with 15 more celebrities ready to take to the ice. The dazzling costumes, twists, turns and tumbles got 8 million viewers hooked last series. Previous Ice Kings and Queens have come from all areas of entertainment and sport, and 15 more famous faces will take on the challenge this year. So, who will be crowned Dancing on Ice champion 2012?
Christopher Dean with us, the real stars of the show, year on year, of course. Excited?
Very excited, yes.
Yeah, it's a great list of celebrities, and I have to say a lot of good characters as well.
That's what we all love, isn't it? But your role, so when do you get, I mean, you know you're doing it because you are the show, but when do you get sort of involved again? When do you start training and working again?
You know, as this show finishes, about 6 weeks after it finishes, they start auditioning again in the summer.
Goodness.
So it's a long process.
And you're part of the auditioning?
Well, we see video clips of them on the ice, and so that's the first selection. And then once we get past that one, then we get into what's called the meet and greet, the people that are actually hopefully going to do the show.
That's in October, so we actually start physically on the ice with them in October.
Have you ever turned anybody down for just being too rubbish?
Might have.
Might have, because on who?
No.
Oh, you're mean. You don't say anything.
Dan went to Strictly.
Yeah. Oh, that's why. Oh, that makes sense now. It all makes sense. You're a worse skater than dancer. Good grief. You're too tall, actually.
I'd have broken limbs.
Not just yours.
I didn't realise that you two choreograph every single dance as well.
Yes, yeah, I mean, the show goes out on a Sunday, and Monday, Tuesday, we have to spend choreographing, so everyone's ready for the next week's show.
So in the early part of the series, you know, after Monday and Tuesday, we've got like 14 celebrities that will be choreographing, so head full of steps.
And some new faces, of course, a new set of contestants, but some new faces
Yeah,
elsewhere on the show.
panel. Yeah, we've got Louis Spence as another judge that's joining us, which is exciting. And we've got Katarina Witt.
Oh, gorgeous
who we're,
Katarina Witt.
Yes, you mentioned that you'd seen her in a certain magazine.
Yeah, not for broadcast that. Again.
Okay.
Yes,
What's her background?
She has won the Olympics twice.
So
not
she
many
comes
people
with
have
a
ever
lot of
done that.
credibility.
Yeah, absolutely. Great skater.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Robin's our standard and knows everything there is to know about skating, so we're really excited about the panel. And of course, Christine's going to be up there as well.
She
producing
is.
it.
She is so excited about getting her teeth stuck into it.
Yeah,
really.
she came to our show and tell when we get all the skaters for the first time, and they show what they've been doing over the the last 3 months. And so it's a really nervous time, but Christine came to that, and she knew everybody, she knew everything about it, so I think she's a bit of a fan as well.
Very excited.
Yeah, I've spoken to her a
And
couple
she's
of times. You
been
can hear it in her voice.
Yeah, she's been a contestant, of course, on Strictly, so she knows the kind of pressure that we
Absolutely.
go through. So come on, let's talk about this year's contestants then. What have we got? I think we've got a bit of Heidi in training. What do you make of her?
Yeah, Heidi's, we're very excited about Heidi. To begin with, she was very timid, but...
Very nervous, wasn't she?
But she's starting to really come into her own now, and the routine, I think, by the time we get to airtime, it's going to be really exciting.
Heidi, member of the Sugar Babes, of course.
Yeah.
Some people would think, well, she's got a little bit of form because she's probably done some dancing. Does
She
that?
can throw a few moves, you know. She
Yeah.
can shake an arm. And
That'll stand them in good stead, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, just because you've done that kind of training doesn't mean you'll take to the ice, but she's worked really hard and she has improved a lot, hasn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah, that ice stuff is really slippy.
What about Jennifer Ellison?
Jennifer's similar. She was very, very nervous. She's had the dance training as well, so that's helped her.
She brings the theatre to the rink, though, you know, because she's done so much in the theatre, performance-wise, and she's very determined that when she'll get her a focus head on, and then she gets right into it, and nothing's going to faze her. I wear these stand-up things that's supposed to keep you
Power
balanced.
balance.
She's got one on each wrist, and I think she wears them on her ankles, and she keeps one secreted just down here as well.
Does it work?
It's obviously
Standing up.
And one person who we're not going to see, unfortunately, is Keith Chegwin, lovely Keith Chegwin.
Yes,
He would have been brilliant.
He actually was really good. He took this full...
Whoa! Was that the moment when he injured himself?
Yes, absolutely.
Ow, ow, ow.
Broke a few ribs.
Ribs and shoulder.
Oh,
yes.
no.
But having said that, he was going to be a great contestant, because we know Keith as on TV, but he was actually going to be a really good skater. He was, other than the 4 that we saw.
Yeah.
But fingers crossed, he'll be with us next year.
And fingers crossed for Chesney, we hear. What's the latest with his
got,
injury?
he's injured his leg, but with all things like that, you never know to what extent how
We're
serious it
waiting
is.
to
So we're
see.
waiting to see
What's happening with that?
what he's going to be doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, well, I hope not, 'cause that'd be good, wouldn't it? Well, they
It's
sound
not
like
for
a
the
great
faint-hearted,
lineup.
this
No,
theatre
no.
stuff, you know.
No, I know.
You can go for weeks without an injury, and then you'll get 1, 2, 3, or 4 in a row, and you know, poor physios out there trying to keep everybody going.
I know you're not going to name any names, but have you got your eye on one or two celebs in particular at the beginning?
Yeah,
Yes,
you know,
we do.
you can always identify the natural talent to begin with, and they're there for sure. But there are characters as well that are going to come through that are really going to surprise us, I think.
Okay. Well, you've intrigued us now. ITV1, 6:30 p.m. this Sunday night. We're going to be watching.
I hope so.
That's good.
Oh, and look,
Good.
Louis Spence will be with Lorraine.
That's right.
Oh, my
Parks
goodness.
as well.
Yes.
Might go down and say
Throwing a leg around, I'm sure.
Well, there you go. She's an OBE now. He can't be too over the top, can
Well-
he? Lucy's here with the weather.